I am live. I am live, and the miniprints module work continues. All right, welcome everyone. It's Bernard at Miniature Printerland, and I got work to do. Let's see how long it takes before someone gets in here. "33 seconds, and the first person. Who's the first person in at the 33-second mark? Identify yourself. Welcome, whoever it is. Thank you for joining. I've got the paint here, and I've been working away on the miniature model. I have made a ton of progress. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Are you number one? Well, thank you for joining us. See, there are number two people in here now. Today is a work day. I have made progress. And as soon as there are 10 people in here, I will show you the progress. So we're at 4, 6 more people, and I will give you a tour. And yes, Lynn, you are first. You win the first in prize. And you will get the first look at the module. 5 in, welcome everyone, 5 to go. Good afternoon, Jim, how are you? I'm shaking paint. If it looks weird, that's what I'm doing. Probably should shake up here, because if I shake down here, it looks a little weird. Yeah, so, oh, that was a scary thought. I hope everyone is having a lovely Sunday afternoon. And I have been in here since 9 o'clock, 9:30. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. Holy crow. I've been in here a long time. I've been here like 6 hours. And I'm actually getting a little hungry. And I'm going to head home soon. But I did promise to go live. And I wanted to show you the progress on the miniprints module, which hopefully you will see if you come to visit to the miniprints booth at Springfield. And there are 8 people in the chat. 2 more people, I will give you a full tour of what I have been working on. It has been a day of sweat and sawdust, and I'm pretty pooped. I think I'm ready to grab a bite to eat, a late lunch, so as to speak. But I'm excited. 9, 8, so close. Hey, Sean, how are you? Welcome. I'm just about to show the progress on the module. Greg, greetings for a few minutes. Well, I'm glad you could spend a few minutes with me. As soon as one more person joins, I hit the magic number of 10. I'm going to show you what the module looks like, and I'm actually really happy with it. Oh, all right. It's module time. So you guys want a tour? I will start with the non-sexy part, but the part that needed to get done nonetheless. So the legs are all done. So what I did here is I wanted to make sure that everything was squared up. What does that say? Good. Looks good, like you've been busy. Yeah, totally busy. So what I did today is I put the braces on, because what I found is it's interesting, but see if I can show you. These legs in the center and these legs over here weren't parallel. So what I found was happening, and it's really hard to show you on screen, but the legs over here and the legs over here, they were a certain distance at the top, but they were naturally narrowing at the bottom. So what I wanted to do was put these braces in. The way I've created the legs, they nest into each other, and they've got these Lee Valley brackets that pop out. I'll show you those actually. Here, come on underneath the module. So these are the Lee Valley leg modules, leg things. So the idea behind it is the legs will fold up into the actual 2x4 module, just for ease of moving it around. However, as I say, it wasn't as stable as I wanted it to be. So I put the bracing on today. So that's the first thing I did. And it's pretty solid right now. Like I'm really pleased with it. But that's not the sexy and fun part. You want to see the track work. So without further ado, so let me show you what I've done. So this is the through track right here. Okay, so let's do a drone flight over it. So it goes through the center of the module. Okay, so there's the main track. Okay, so the main track here. And then what I did is there's a siding here. So here is the siding, right along here. And of course, the whole point of that siding, let's see if I can get this to stand properly. So the whole point of this siding right here, I think I can take these out now. You gotta love push pins. I'm putting the track in with adhesive, clear adhesive caulk. And it grabs very quickly. It's gonna be fine for what I need to do. So let me show you. Let me operate my layout for the very first time. All right, operating. So we have like any operating session, you expect problems. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Train is on the main line. Okay. Yeah. Should be lined up properly. It comes along here. What I'm going to do is I will cut a couple cars. I will leave them on the main line. I will bring the train clear of the switch. All right, we'll flip the switch. We're going to back it into the siding. It would be better if you saw it, wouldn't it? There we go. We will back it into the siding. Clearly, I don't have electrical up yet. Yeah, this boxcar is problematic. Okay. So here we go. Let's back it into the siding. Very nice. We can uncouple, what I want to do is spot this car over here at the unloader. So I will come back. Okay. Flip it. Oh, look at this. The camera is a bridge. I will get this car here. You can leave this on the main. It's going to be way better when I have electricity. Okay, then we're going to bring this here. And then I'm going to flip the switch. Do. There we go. Excellent. Then we will uncouple. We've dropped our cars. I suppose I could go back to the main line, grab a car, etc. Haven't quite figured it out, but that's the gist of it. It's a very simple track plan. You can see from here, it's just the main line here and spots for a couple cars. And it should be 3 cars on the siding. And then the lead, and that's the problem. There's not a heck of a lot of room on these modules. So I've got an Atlas locomotive and the coupler on it is ridiculously high. Like, what are they thinking? I'm gonna have to adjust it. So, this is definitely not the engine I'm gonna want to bring with me. Okay, so let's see how many cars I have. And I do not like that car. That's going to need to go into the shop for some adjustments. Okay, whoops. All right, so I've got 2 cars here. The engine and 2 cars that can clear this switch and then go back on the main line. So look, it's not a, what the heck? There we go. Okay, that's not good. This is the track work part of the testing. So let's just see. Okay, we're going back. Yeah, that's fine. No, that is not fine. All right, so I got a little bit of stuff to play with here. Oh, it's off there. That's why. All right, let's try that now. There we go. Lovely. So we're going to go back on the main. So there we go. Next up will be wiring. Let's see some comments here. Hey, Nissi J. Hey, Ron. Hey, Gordy, how are you? You have to say excellent with a much more sinister voice. That is true. This is the module that I am desperately trying to get ready for Springfield. I am not bringing anything to sell. I have a sale on right now that should cover the postage. But what I do want to do is bring the module to show the mini prints. So if I can get it wired up in time, that would be wonderful. It's 2 Fremo modules, each one 2 feet by 4 feet. It's a very simple track alignment, 2 switches, 2 number 6 picos, a left hand and a right hand to create a little sort of track here. Uh, it's really an industry track. So it's got the conveyor here for unloading sand or salt based on a prototype that Scott Thornton found in Ames, Iowa. And then there's room for a box car over here, if somebody wants to just do a quick unload. And it's really just a spur. That's really it, not a passing track, a spur. An industrial spur off of a main line. And it's meant as a platform to show mini prints. So here's the river scene with the mini prints rowboat and a little bridge and the old mini prints truck. And of course you can't have a river without a shopping cart. So, stuff like that. I'm just having a little bit of fun. So that's what I've been up to. How to build a module in a day. So let's see. Does anyone have any questions? This is as good or better than his layout. It's really, let's see. Curly, Dwight, hey, how are you? Joe, how are you? The idea behind this is really, well, it's a couple things. Number one, I need to model, as I mentioned last time, because I'm going crazy. So a couple of Fremo modules seem like a good idea. It gets me into something for a mobile showroom to show my mini print work. And I also have a huge booth at Springfield. So if you're coming to the show, and if you haven't heard, I'll be in the Better Living Center, section 19, between Exact Rail and Intermountain, and also halfway, as I understand, between the washrooms and the Dunkin' Donut. So that's exactly primo real estate. I've got, John was very generous, gave me a lot of room for the scanning. Let's see, the bridge. Oh no, that's scratch built. So Lynn, I made this. You talked about that. This is just some, actually it's interesting. I did 3D print the girders because I actually wanted the rivets on it. So I did 3D print the bridge girders, the abutments. Let's see, can I zoom in? No, I don't want to. Can I zoom in? No, I can't really zoom in. The abutments, you can see them here, are just foam, carved foam maybe? Or did I pour, no, you know what I did? I poured hydrocal and carved it to give it that concrete look. And then this is just railway ties. So it's just scratch built from little components. The water turned out really nice. It really did. Thank you, Joe. I'm quite pleased with it. So yeah, it's just really cobbled together from little scratch built bits and bytes. And I need to fill up this huge space. So I've got the scanner back there. There it is, back there. And I'll need a lot of the space for the scanning, but probably not the full 20 feet. So I want to have room for people to stand and watch. But it's also nice to have this 8 feet of module as well. Hey, John, how are you? Include some hopper cars for agricultural products at your conveyor. I found one in use at Midhurst near the team track in about 94. Yeah, please do send me a picture. That'd be great. I have this Rapido car right here. Where is it? There. Beautiful Rapido car, which for now I'm going to spot here. But yeah, this auger portable conveyor, I guess. Where is it? There we go. Here, I'll go like this. That can be used for grain, it can be used for sand, it can be used for salt. I would think there's all sorts of things. There's also this one, which I will, here. There's another little one I've got here, which I will paint up and can place on the module. I'm not sure whether that kind would be used for rail car though. I don't think so. It's more like tractor to silo. This is more the prototypical unloader. So yeah, I'm not going to get it done to completion by any stretch of the imagination, but I think next up is going to be some power. I've already run some feeders on the first module here. I've got to run feeders on the second module. I've got my good old DB150, which I think will be fine for just making a train go back and forth. And that is about it. What is new on your layouts? What is new out there in Streamland? New comments, let's see. Lynn said in the past, you like to have new ideas for new items. Maybe give it some thought about making that bridge. Yeah, I could make a bridge. The only issue is it's not prototypical. It's just kind of a made up. It's based on photographs, but I would think that if I wanted to do like a real creek bridge, I would need to do a lot more research. That was just something on a module, so I felt that I could get away with a little artistic license. But to sell it, I think people will probably want something either modular so that they could adjust the length, or wickedly prototypical. But I could be wrong. If that little bridge scene is something you'd like to model, it's not particularly hard for me to print out. Hey, John, welcome. Just showing people the module that I've been working on. I'll give you the drone shot of it. There you go. Let's see. So track work was today's big work. And you know, it's surprisingly difficult to get two Primo modules to line up. I had a heck of a time doing these two sections here because the module splits right here. So the module, this is one, this is the other. So the split of the modules here, it goes along here and here. I have not made these to Fremo standard yet because I'm not actually operating it as a Fremo yet. So for my purposes, just for a demo at the show, I can cobble this together. This will be eventually built to full Fremo standards, and I will then do the proper 1-inch gaps on it once I take it. I have a Sasquatch. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you have a Sasquatch. I've got to start figuring out what I'm going to put on this layout. I want to show sort of the best, the brightest, the newest, the funnest. Oh, speaking of fun, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I listed the Zamboni and the snowmobile last night. And I'm really excited about my Don't Push Me Because I'm Close to the Edge characters. So I don't know if you've seen these. You probably have. But here's my friend Steve Duranix, who is actually, oops, there goes Steve Duranix. Oh, he really did go flying off the edge. Oh, drats. Steve's foot is missing. Uh-oh. I guess I'm going to repaint Steve. Oh, that's a bummer. So, well, one more thing to do, right? So here's Steve on the edge, right there. And I guess we've learned that you can push people off the edge. Oops. Sorry, Mr. Geranix. This is a fun one. Oh, where's the camera on this thing? Oh, there we go. So Steve is now missing a foot, which kind of sucks because he painted up really beautifully. Anyway, I got my work cut out for me. I'll show you another one, which I hopefully won't drop. Here's my neighbor, Laura. There we go. So Laura's sitting on the edge there. She's right there. Anyway, just a bit of fun. So that's about it. I'm going to get the black paint out. And, oh yeah, that's a great idea, Nissy. The edge would be awesome for the rock wall. And I have some more ideas. I'm going to do someone actually rappelling down the side of the layout. So I'm going to have someone rappelling off the fascia. So there's a lot still to do. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are up. I've got, I don't know whether I have one here, probably not snipped, but my friend Sarah has done a couple poses. One is listed of her tossing a paper airplane off the edge of the layout into the great beyond. So I scanned her like this. So we made a paper airplane, and she's standing there ready to sort of toss it over the edge. So that's kind of fun. But she also wanted to dump a wheelbarrow over the edge. So that one is at home and needs to be painted, but I'm just kind of running out of time. So there is an infinite number of things to do. I'm sure everyone's seen, but there is a code for 15% off now because I can't bring anything to the show because it would just be crazy to try and figure out what to print and I don't have time. I have a 15% off sale right now with that is awesome. You know, I gotta start putting some of these comments up. That's a really great idea. Here, let me block this light. There we go. You don't need a light in your eyes. I like that idea. Well, that's just it, Joe. So Sarah, where is Sarah? I printed out a bunch of Sarahs. I might have taken them home. Hang on a second. I'm gonna see if I can find Sarah. She wanted to dump a body off the edge of the layout. So that's exactly the concept. I didn't put the body in the wheelbarrow because I thought that might have been a little too dark. Not that there's such a thing at miniprints because we are kind of twisted. Sarah, where are you? Oh, found it. Okay, I found Sarah. So yes, you can totally put a body in the wheelbarrow. So forgive me, I'm not sure this will turn out very well. It's not snipped yet, but there's Sarah. Here. Focus is brutal. You get the idea. It's not going to be in focus, but there's Sarah dumping the wheelbarrow. And it's great because the wheelbarrow's on an angle, so you can get the wheelbarrow right on the edge of the fascia. And it'll probably take me too long to snip it now because it does take probably like 5 minutes to free this thing. But I will. I'll post a picture. That's what I'll do. I'll post a picture of the body wheelbarrow dump over the edge of the layout at some point. As soon as I get a moment. But yeah, I'm having a ton of fun with this close to the edge. It is snowing like crazy out here. Let me see if I can show you. You guys familiar with the miniprints rail cam? Here. I don't know if you can see that, but it is just snowing out there, which is my biggest fear for Springfield. Let's take a look outside. You want to see the view from Miniature Printerland? I saw Gordy was on earlier. Gordy named Miniature Printerland. Let me see if I can turn this around and show you out the window. Settings, camera, back camera. There we go. Can you see that snow? It is coming down like crazy. So that building right there, the tall one, that building was built in 1923. And I have a picture of it. Do you see it right up there? Right in the center there. So there's what this area looks like in 1923. And there's the building I'm in right now. And it's really hard to see, but this is 1913. So the first picture is 1913. There's a Grand Trunk boxcar right in front of the building. And then the second picture is 1923. So the area, it's still kind of industrial. Here, let me go back to settings. Hang on. Front camera. And I'm back. So that's what the neighborhood looked like exactly 100 years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, 1923, 2023. So, yeah, there we go. All right, let me see if there are any new comments. I'm just going to get out of settings. All right. Did I disappear there for a minute? That's weird. Sorry about that. Can you guys still see me? Am I back? It's weird when you flip the camera around. Hey, Neil, how are you? Aloha. I was just showing everyone the snow outside. I don't know whether you were here for that, but I'm guessing that there is no snow. Yes, Robert, I'm back. I disappeared for a minute because the camera flipped around. Robert, I am building 2 Fremo modules to bring with me down to Springfield, and it's given me all sorts of insight as to how I'm going to build the layout in the space, because these 2 modules are not part of the layout. And I am still very interested and dedicated, and what's the word I'm trying to find? I still want to build the track plan, the wonderful track plan that you designed. And I've learned a lot about module construction. Yeah, I got a feeling there's probably not a lot of snow where you are. Although there's also no lava flowing where we are, so pluses and minuses, right? Yeah, this is not part of the plan that we discussed. So these 2 modules are completely different. So they are a showroom that will show mini prints that are coming with me to Springfield. I probably should have started constructing your track plan immediately, but I'd already done that module, and this module, it's super simple. It's a straight through route with a spur attached for 3 cars. So this just became super simple, and I needed something to show mini prints. So lava, what lava? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Sparky, how are you? I'm just showing everybody the module Wow, everyone's jumping in. This is kind of fun. Who else is here? Yeah, structural, Sean, that's true. Structural history is really interesting. And it's really interesting to see what's happening around here with the buildings that have been demolished and the buildings that have been kept. There is a chocolate factory on the street here that has been continuously operating for over 110 years. And I know that because it's pictured as a chocolate factory in that first 1913 picture I have, and it was called Cowan's Chocolate. And then it was purchased by Roundtree, and then it's now Nestle. And the whole street smells of chocolate some days. So I've got beer across the street and chocolate down the street. Oh, and speaking of beer and chocolate, I've just got really hungry. So I think that I'm slowly, I'm going to paint the other two sides of the fascia. So I'll show you what I got here. So this side of the fascia is painted. Okay. And then around here, this corner's painted, and this is painted. I'm going to give this a second coat, but as you'll see, the back side, not so much. So my next plan is to just finish up the paint here. So these two sides need to get painted. I'm debating whether I paint the legs. It might be overkill. I do have other things I need to get on with. And then let the track really solidify, and then I'll probably come back to it tomorrow because I don't want to do too much. I mean, I do want to do too much, but I don't want to do too much, if you know what I mean. Okay. So, any names of the modulars? What? Any names of the modulars? Okay, hang on. Let's go back. I'm not sure what that means. Get your cork all glued down, Sparky. That chocolate factory smells wonderful. It really does. I wonder if that 1, 2, 3 block will fit my pocket next time. Yes. Okay, Sparky, you can never have. I keep buying these and I keep finding uses for them. If anyone out there does not have 1, 2, 3 blocks, they are absolutely probably the single most useful thing I have in my shop. I use them for absolutely everything. They are a must-have. And I keep buying them because I keep thinking of new uses for them. All right, let's see what else we got here. Have folks bring their stickers to Springfield and decorate the fascia. You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I'm actually going to decorate the fascia. That's a really great idea, though, to put everyone's stickers on them. I love that idea. The two things I was thinking is I want to do, and once again, I don't think I'll have time for this. I want to do a vinyl cutout of Don't Push Me Because I'm Close to the Edge here, and then have all the Edge figures standing there. We'll see. That may or may not happen. The other thing I want to do is, in an ideal world, I would photograph the scene with the mini prints, and then on the fascia, just have a little black and white, you know, what's in the scene, like which mini prints are used. I think that might be for the next show. I don't think that will happen this show. But the put people's stickers on here is a great idea. I love that. I can cover an entire side of this with every sticker there is. That is a fantastic idea. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is anyone here going to be at the show? And if so, do you have a sticker? And if so, bring it. Does Sparky, do you have stickers? I don't think I have a Sparky sticker. I need a Sparky. You think you have a sticker? Do you not know if you have a sticker, Sparky? I'll show you what I've done with the stickers so far. So here's the sticker collection. Oh, special weather statement in effect. Lovely. Severe weather alert. Just what I want. That's the severe weather statement until Monday. All right. So you want to see the sticker collection here? So let's see, we got mini prints. We've got I Heart Trains. I got that at the Choo Choo Barn, I think, in Pennsylvania. Of course, we've got Fred the Sock, Intermountain, Whiskey Creek in N Scale, Josh's Ag Repair, another mini print sticker, Home Shop, the AML. This one is, ooh, fancy, it's a magnet. We got Heath, DJ. DJ brought this when he was here, when DJ visited Miniature Printerland. This is the brewery across the street. Mini prints, mini prints, mini prints, mini prints. Evan Designs, Intermountain. What else? Oh, this one too. This is a another magnet. This is the safety, whatever that's called. I forget what that's called. Yeah, so just a few stickers. I don't have as many as other people. I would absolutely love stickers, and I love that idea. Thank you, Robert Thomas. I have big and small stickers. I'll take one of each, Sparky. The sticker modular, I love it. Let it snow now, not next weekend. Oh God, yes. It's really coming down out there. I don't know if you can see it. It is full on blizzarding out there. Oh. Not when I'm driving down on Thursday, please. I don't mind driving, and I don't mind 8 hours of driving, but I'm not a big fan of driving in blizzards. All right. I think I'm going to get going. Yeah, it's super tropical. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I will continue to bring you modular progress. It is modular progress, actually. As I say, next up is going to be wiring, power pack. I don't need power to this for what I want it to do with it, but it's just something about it. I kind of want it, but I'm not going to fool around with too much because I'm not going to have time to operate it. It's all about the scenery, so getting enough basic scenery down that it can become a nice platform for showing what's new in the crazy world of mini prints. Speaking of which, Thursday looks like a bad travel day. Please don't say that. A bad travel day where? Because hopefully it's not a bad travel day between here, which is Toronto, and there, which is Springfield. And thank you, Robert. It's good to see you too. I hope that whoever is at the show will stop by and say hi, and keep an eye on the weather and think positive thoughts. And 20 centimeters of snow on Thursday, I hope not. If so, then I'm going to have to figure something out because I need to be scanning on Friday. So John's going to have to change this show date because if we're snowed out 2 years in a row, then it's time for Springfield to be in August. But that's a problem for Thursday. Right now, this is my problem for Sunday. All right, everyone. Take care. Thanks for joining. And likely you will see me. Yeah, please time them out. Actually, maybe we should ban Sean. Sean, do you have a background in weather reporting or meteorology? Because I'm going to think positive thoughts. All right. Sparky, don't. See everyone, it's lunchtime for me, and I got to do some painting, and I will probably come live again tomorrow to show you the next bit of progress, especially if I get trains up and running, because even to make a train go 6 inches will be fun. Take care, everyone. See you, Sean. See you, Neil. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday.